All right, so starting off, I made some fried rice and chicken with some apple juice. Um, I will be explaining how I made this. It is so yummy, so delicious, so fun. All right, so I cut the onions. I will be listing up all of the items I use to make this fried rice. Generally, fried rice is a staple Nigerian food that you can eat with a side of salad, a side of chicken, and maybe fruit juice, or depending on your choice of drink. So here I cut my onions into small pieces. This is my liver meat. So this I kind of like boil it. After boil it, I oven bake it, and then it is ready. I don't most of the time fry my food because um I'm avoiding a lot of grease, a lot of oil. So this liver is ready, and I'm just cutting it into small bites. I would say like it's really good to kind of cut them into small bites so that it will mix well with the rice. I will be using the long grain uh rice, and then like you will see the way I will be making this in a little bit. So I cut that into small pieces. I also have vegetables, that is carrots, green beans, as well as sweet corn. So those are the major five things I will be using in making this fried rice. A small size cut liver, onions, as well as sweet corn. Um, that is what you can see up there. So most of the time, I also like to use olive oil. I don't majorly use like vegetable oil because it is much more nutritious. So this is me like pouring in all my what is it called, my oil into the pan, and then I added the rice to it. This is the way I like to like probably start to fry my rice because most of the time this rice is not parboiled. Some people, you can actually go with a parboiled rice as well, but this is me washing the rice and putting the rice into the pot, and then I will stir this together, and then I will mix. I will add my spices. Up there you can see the Jamaican curry, you can see thyme, you can see no Maggi, and you can see salt. So those are the four things I put in here. So I will be like stirring it up, and then on the other side I will be making the fries that I will be using for this. So this is butter, and then I will be adding my onions in a little bit, and then I'll be adding some other vegetables in a little bit as well. I'm just making sure this um frying pan is kind of very hot, and then it can go along with me like adding those onions and things into it. So for proportion, I put a whole onions into this, cutting it small. So, and then I will go in and add my liver, my small chopped liver into this, as well as my sweet corn, carrot, and green beans. So here I will stay together. The rice is cooking on the other stove. I will just stir this together. I'm not going to add any spice to this because I already put all the spice that I have. I already put it in the rice. And then I will come with chicken broth. Chicken broth is kind of like what I used to like make my chicken, the water I got from the chicken that I made. So I added the chicken broth into this, and then I will stir this together, add a little bit of water, and then I will cover it up for like 15 minutes so that this can cook together. So after that, I will be adding my, I like to use smart water. That is what I most of the time drink. Though you can actually drink the tap water from that runs in the kitchen as well. That is what but I just prefer to like hold bottled water in my car and anywhere I go, so that I can grab something easily to drink. So I'll be covering this up for like 15 minutes, and then while I allow my veggies to kind of get ready. And on the side of the veggies, I see that this is kind of ready, so I will turn up the fire under it, and then I will be waiting for my 15 minutes to be ready so that I can add this will looks really, really, really delicious. The main thing I don't do about this is that I do not add any spice to this. I do not add any curry, any maggi, or anything, because generally this vegetable, they do not like, if you add anything to it, it can make it to be like too salty, too much of maggi and things like that. So, and also, like, what I would like us to know when you are cooking is that it's not good in any way to really heat a lot of salt, fish or maggi. And maggi generally is actually made from salt, so in my own thinking anyway. So here, the rice is ready after the 15 minutes, and then I'll be adding over the vegetables. I'll make sure I mix it so well together, and then I will cover it up, and then I will allow it to cook also for like another 10 minutes. So in the next 1 hour, you should be able to make your fried rice. Serve it for your guests or for your family. This can be like most of the time like Sunday evening food, or something that you just make on weekend. For me, generally, I use this for meal prep, because I make at least one food on the weekend, to just make it as meal prep, to have something to eat during the week. Whenever I come back from work, or even working from home that day, because I do hybrid, if I'm working from home that day, I'm able to have something for lunch that I don't really need to drive out and go to fast food to go and buy something to eat. So this is me allowing this to like cook for extra 10 minutes, and then I'll be coming over to take a look and see how it's doing, to be able to be sure that this is completely ready. All right, now let's open this up and let's see how it's gelling together. You could see like some people may be like, maybe I used a lot of vegetable in here, but I just use like let me say 1/3. I make sure like the vegetable is like 1/3 of the whole rice. Rice is like 2/3, and the vegetable is like 1/3 of the portion that I am cooking. So tasting this up, oh my god, this tastes really, really, really good. And then I will go ahead and cover it up again, reduce the intensity of the fire, and then get it ready. When it's ready, I'm gonna serve it with my chicken, my side of salad, and my pineapple, coconut, and orange juice.